Hey there everybody, Kopika here. Welcome back to more Kingdom Hearts Re.Chain and Memories Reverse Rebirth. In the last episode we managed to defeat Zexion, and now we're gonna actually see what results into Zexion, because he kind of ran away, so we didn't really defeat him. I mean, we got his card, so that means something bad is gonna happen to him, but I don't even know what. But let's check it out right now.
What is he? No one's ever worn the darkness the way that he does. It's impossible. Oh yes, the replica, of course. We can use this Riku to defeat the real one. Axel?
Wouldn't you like to be real? All you need is the kind of power that the real Riku doesn't have. If you can get that, you can be a new person, not Riku, nor anybody else. You won't just be a copy of someone, you will be unique, your own self.
Axel! What are you saying to him?
You know, he's as good a place to start as any.
You can't do this! No!
So sorry, Zexion. You just found out way too much.
Riku. Riku.
Who's there?
I know you can feel it. The grip that I have on your heart. You have led in the darkness, Riku. That means very soon your heart shall become an all-consuming darkness.
I'm not like that now.
Yes, you are.
Can't move.
The deeper the darkness runs inside you, the stronger I become. Controlling you is effortless. Must you interfere again?
Ooh, sure glad I made it in time. That ought to keep Ansem busy for a while.
Huh?
Sorry I couldn't come here sooner, Riku.
Your Majesty, is it you?
Uh-huh. Whoa! That tickles!
This time, you're not an illusion. I'm so glad that you can make it here.
I made a promise to you that I would find a way, didn't I? Oh.
I'm okay. Don't worry. Guess I'm just relieved. I've been alone so long that having someone else around is a little overwhelming. But, how did you make it here? I thought it was too far.
I found a card to help me. I needed a way out of the realm of darkness, and then suddenly this card appeared right in front of me. When I picked it up, I could see your heart beyond the darkness. That's what let me find you. I guess the card thought its place was to be with you.
Maybe you were right.
Now, Twilight Town was a bit more important for Sora because of the fact that it was on the other side of his heart. We'll be learning more of that in KH2. But for Riku's purpose for actually going into Twilight Town is a completely different and probably a little bit more real than it just being just an illusion card made up of whatever fantasies. So it's time for us to head into Twilight Town as Riku, and I want to say it's your final area in the game for Riku in terms of doors, because the doors are a lot higher in numbers than they would be in the final area.
Where am I? What is this place? Oh, Your Majesty?
You must battle me all alone. Against my dark powers. What's this? Are you giving up? Finally ready to surrender to your fate?
You're not the true Ansem.
Oh.
Your scent is different. The Ansem in my heart smells darker. The odor is more foul. But your scent just isn't that. It's not darkness. It's something else. I finally understand. You're the one who guided me when it started. You came to me pretending to be Ansem. You gave me the card to make me face the darkness.
That is correct.
"'Tis, or so I am known. I've watched you all along.
Really? Who are you? And what do you want from me?
For you to choose.
Choose?
You are a special entity. You exist between light and dark. You stand in the twilight. You are to meet Naminé, then choose.
Naminé? Who's that?
You will know soon.
And I have to say, Twilight Town for Riku is just like Sora's, except it's a little bit longer than Sora's, because for Sora, the map design was smaller and a little bit easier to traverse through. But for Riku, however, you have to kind of traverse through kind of a very large path. Like, I would say, like, this is Riku's actual final zone. Like, he does go through Castle Oblivion just like everyone else, but, I mean, just like Sora, but this area specifically has the final door that literally has, like, the big number, the end-all be-all number that you need to take down just to progress. Like, this door right here that we're about to get to, I actually think it's it's actually the boss door. Okay, well, it's not this door. It's actually the other door. We don't have a zero card, so I kind of cut because I need to get said zero card. And I usually just end up giving up and just using the Joker card because I end up realizing that I'm not going to be using it in the later half of the game. So I was like, whatever.
Maybe Naminé is here. Hold it! You've changed. Your own darkness. It doesn't frighten you anymore. How can you tell? Because I'm you. No, I'm me. I'm me, he says. Must be nice being real. A fake like me could never get away with saying that. That's right. I'm a phony. A fake. The way I look, the way I feel, everything I remember. And even this newfound power. I thought by finding some new strength, I could finally be someone. Someone who's not at all you! But nothing changes. I'm still just empty! Everything about me is borrowed. As long as you're around, I'll never be more than a shadow!
And now it's time for the final fight, Repliku. And this fight, okay, for me, it goes smoothly, but for other players, it probably can go a little bit bad. Strategy time. Alright, so let's go ahead and look through our books of nonsense. He finally has Dark Aura, so that's going to be his most damaging move. And other than that, what you want to do is obviously get into Dark Mode. And then after that, dodge him a couple of times so that way he doesn't get you out of Dark Mode. End up using Attack Bracer and then wheel the crap out of him because for whatever reason, Dark Repliku is really weak against your dark form. I don't know if it's just this fight specifically, but I don't know. It feels like Repliku is just really weak to your dark form because this is by far the smoothest run I have ever had with this guy. And that's it. That is the end of Repliku. Also, I didn't die once, by the way. If you're thinking if I died, I actually did. You can kind of tell if I did die, but that's it. That is the end of Repliku.
So, it's over. Death doesn't frighten me. Good riddance to a phony life. My heart was never real. I'm sure even what I'm feeling now is probably all fake. What are you feeling? What happens when a fake dies? One like me. Where will my heart go? Does it disappear? It'll go somewhere. Maybe to the same place as mine. A faithful replica until the very end. That's okay.
Well, at least Riku managed to defeat his shadow. And now we kind of cut to the left pathway that we end up taking because it actually does take us a bit to get through point A to point B. This is your final door right here. You need to tackle, end up bopping down 50 numbers, which I, for some reason, didn't even realize that I started losing cars left and right. There is a final door, but that final door is a little bit less than this 50 door. At least the last I remembered. But anyways, we end up cutting, managed to get one of the cards because we kind of didn't really have a lot. So now enjoy more plot.
Are you Namine?
Yes.
I see. That was you.
Huh?
Forget it. Nothing.
Please, come this way.
Huh? Sora! What have you done to Sora?
Nothing. He's just asleep. To get his memory back.
So, Sora chose to forget about this castle and get his old memories back?
You have a choice to make too.
Why me too? No one's messed with my memories.
It's not your memories. It's your darkness. In your heart there's darkness. And in that darkness is Ansem. He may be at bay for now, but eventually he'll wake and he will take over you just like he did before. But I have powers you can use. With my powers, I can put a tight lock on your heart. That way, Ansem could never come out from inside you.
What happens to me if I let you do that? Will I forget? Everything? Like Sora? I'll have to.
The darkness in you will be sealed tight just like your memory. You'll stop remembering the darkness. You'll go back to how you were. Riku, please choose.
He doesn't even look worried. Will I sleep like that too?
Yes.
Figures. Sora always did as he pleased. Whatever we'd be doing together, he'd find a way to slack off. Even trying to leave the islands. I did all the work on the raft by myself. That's it. When this slacker wakes up, I'll tell him off. I told him to take care of Kairi, and here he is just taking a nap. But I can't chew him out like he deserves, if I've been asleep. I don't need my heart locked. I'm ready. I'm gonna fight Ansem.
But what if his darkness overtakes you?
If that happens, then the darkness will show me the way.
Yes, that's true.
Why do I get the feeling that you knew I would say that?
I didn't know. I hoped. I wanted you to face the darkness. Because you're the one who can.
So that's the reason. That's why you came to my rescue inside that light. In the form of Kairi.
When'd you know?
I knew when I met you. You and Kairi smell the same. Look after Sora.
And I mean, let's be real, if Riku actually did fall asleep, he would basically be at basic level 1, and that would actually be really sad. So, Riku, this is essentially Riku's arc throughout the entire series. He really tries to fight against the darkness, and he does a good job. Like, he actually ends up growing to enjoy the darkness, accepts the darkness, and actually be one with the darkness. Because there's a kind of contrast with Sora being part light and Riku being part darkness. Yeah, you know how like most of the time the series is kind of like, oh, darkness is bad and whatever. But anyways, that is the end of this episode of Kingdom Hearts Reverse Rebirth. In the last episode, we'll be taking on the final area of the game. See yas!